What's up, Clashers? It's cheungms again, back with some Bohemian Grove attacks and how do we tweak them to make you better. This is war lesson number 3, and this is a pretty cool new strategy that I'm trying to learn. It's called HoLoWiWi, so you can see this base is pretty good for that. So one of the main things that you want to look for when you look for HoLoWiWi is, one, can you lure? Yes, you can. The second one, and HoLoWiWi means hogs, loons, wizards, witches. The other thing you look for is, can you take out some defensive buildings and create a path to the center, to the expos and to the mortars with your hogs. And you can see, if you take out this quadrant, you'll be outside the range for these air defenses. If you take this quadrant out, you're outside the range of these 2 air defenses. Same thing down here and up here. So that's what I do. I bring in 2 loons for there, 2 loons for there, and you can see based on how much travel distance that you need to have, you got to have 2 max balloons or 3 level 5 balloons for those 2 areas. Then I drop 1 here so that everybody aggroes to the 1, and I drop 1 here so that you start taking out that whole group. I drop 3 up here as well, and at that point you can see there's still the archer queen, so I bring in my well, at that point you should have lured the clan castle. At that point they're just hanging out. I bring my BK in, kill the archer queen, put my witches, wizards behind them, rage if necessary, and then I actually bring a jump spell, hoping, because I hadn't attacked this base yet, and I didn't know if there were giant bombs in there. If there were, I was hoping that my witch skellies would go in there and take out those bombs so that my hogs don't get dead. But you can see I failed a little bit, only had a 2-star on this one, but let's see what I do. So first things first, drop in 2 loons right there like I said, drop 1 loon down here, then 2 more right beside it, so you can see everybody's facing that 1 loon, and 2 more are coming in. Drop 2 more or 3 more up there. At this point everything's going pretty well. I already got the clan castle lure. I killed that defense, and I'm gonna kill another one, and I'm gonna kill these guys. Unfortunately both loons decided to hit the wiz tower, so they end up getting dead pretty easy. So I actually saved my loons because I know that this archer queen is within the radius and can shoot down your loons pretty quickly. So at this point all the side defenses get killed. I bring in my Barbarian King. What I do need to do is start raging up my Barbarian King as soon as possible, because you can see I drop my witches in, I drop my whiz in, and already he's at half health, and I didn't even see it, to be honest. I was in the middle of dropping a rage spell right here, and at this point he's already at 1/4 health. He's gonna get dead pretty quick, but doesn't matter. Does what I wanted him to, which is kill the queen and start bringing all the wizards and archers from the clan castle out. At this point I dropped my archer queen. What I should have done is probably drop my archer queen over here, because at that point she would aggro to this king and kill him and save my hogs, but I'll show you that in a minute. You can see I dropped the rest of my loons right here, hoping that they'd work their way up, and at that point I should have really dropped my hogs over here. So one of the biggest missteps I did is I decided to do a jump spell, like I said, which completely failed. And then I dropped my hogs in, unfortunately, in this path, so you can see this path didn't get killed, and instead of heading from that cannon, that archer tower, into the town hall, instead they go ring around the rosy and then gets killed by the BK right there. The good news is, because I dropped a few hogs over this side and then the rest over here, and the rest of my clan castle hogs over here as well, you can see they take out this mortar and break that funnel. So now once these hogs kill that archer tower, kills that cannon, everybody's gonna, the next closest defense is going to be these Teslas. At this point I really should have dropped a heal immediately, but I waited a little too long, and you can see I already lost 2 or 3 hogs out of my 25 or so, and just failed drop by me. So you can see there's only 2 or 3 hogs in there, getting whomped on by a ton of defenses and just not enough DPS. Out here goes ring around the rosies, gets got by that spring trap, and now they start heading into the center. So at this point I should have really healed closer to these guys, that way I keep most of them alive. But good news is they actually do what I wanted, which is they kill both expos, They are going to kill those mortars, and at this point, really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenses left to really take out my troops, but just not enough hogs. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so, 6 hogs left, and just not enough to really take out the rest of this base. You can see I still had a few whiz left, so I put them sparingly around the base, trying to clean up if I were to be able to get the 100%, which I don't. The good news is the BK comes all the way back. He decides to try to take out all my whiz, which he does, but the good news is my queen takes him out. Then I end up almost getting got by all these skeletons. As you can see, they all start whomping on her. This whiz is being dumb. He doesn't attack all this clump of skeletons. Instead, he starts whomping on that wall. At this point, the thing that does save me, though, is this mortar doesn't decide to hit my queen. You can see she's basically to no health. But he starts aggroing to that whiz, which is closest, which is great. He's got plenty of health to be able to take a couple shots from the cannon, from the mortar, and while the queen's banging on the wall like she normally does, everything is outside of her scope, and you can see clean up for that high 50%, or high 2-star rather. Not a ton of things I really could have done better, but it goes how it goes. But this is my 4th time doing HoLoWiWi. Every time it's gotten a little better, so hopefully next time I show you it's a 3-star. Talk to you guys later.